There you are, sir. I promise you it will definitely be in there. And be the current version. It's bookmarked and everything, so you should be able to grab to it real fast. It would have taken longer. It would have taken longer and been more annoying for me to separate out that bit. Let's see, what do you get in 9, 10? 9 is 5th level spells and ancestry feat, magical fortitude, and skill increase. 10 is an AB boost, an oracle feat, and a skill feat. Next level, you have to look forward to your major curse. It's in chapter 2. It should be. Yeah, not too long ago. You guys kicked up to 8 for like the penultimate episode, and then we've kicked it up to 10. Right. For bookkeeping purposes. I think the only thing you have to care about spell-wise is, you just now have 3 5th level spells. Per day, sorry. I think it looks exciting. Not that the AB boost is not exciting. And yeah, they've been updating around the clock all the compendium stuff, and it's almost parity now. There's so much crap crammed into the Pathfinder 2 module now. Spell their name. Sounds. Who would that be closest to? I think that would be closest to Solanos. She's the creature's adaptation endurance goddess. Technically not a nature deity because she doesn't actually care about the trees, but nonetheless, yeah, the nature deity. Just fauna, not flora. It's the lady spawn who are all about that flora.
Yeah, that's one of the weird ones too, because you don't actually know what language you're speaking when you do it.
Yes. Now you start getting into the real shifts.
Yeah, we've hit 5th level spells, which are where there starts to be a bit of a power climb.
Is this stuff still working or is it broke? It's working. Nice.
Don't forget, you also get a pile of stat increases.
Fun to see new logo back.
Yeah, I like the mirroring.
No big.
Oh, hey, also they added, at least I think they added, the conditions appear in the top right of your screen now.
Yes. Which I've been looking forward to them deploying for a long time. Sadly, you can't get more information on it yet.
Still, that's not bad. I mean, once you know what the symbols each mean, it's nice to kind of just have a reminder of it.
Yeah. Oh, do note that I just reinstalled um, Torian's unidentified items, and one of the fixes to cause it to not horribly destroy people's games um, unidentified all of the items.
I was about to say, I just glanced through my inventory and everything is unidentified.
Right.
Level 10, you said we were going to?
Yes, sir.
Cool
And
beans.
no XP remaining after.
Yep.
How do I tell it no, it's fine, identify it? This one? Yeah, definitely one of Barabbas. Identify. I can mystify, but I need to unmystify. Ah, it got he added on to it. So now you might have noticed the little question mark thing. Now it has built-in identify DCs.
Oh.
It's identified, and that's identified. You know what that is. You do, in fact, know what chainmail is. This does mean a little bit of busy work for me, but that's fine.
Did see, I think today they also released a playtest for Gunslinger and Inventor, I think.
Ooh, I'm curious to see what they're doing with Inventor.
Yeah. Didn't get a chance to look at them. I just saw that they got released. I think they're coming out. I think also in Secrets of Magic with Magus and Summoner.
Yeah, that's when they're slated to do
I'm
so.
back.
Yeah.
But I might have to bail again in
Howdy.
a couple.
Hello.
I am back for right now, but I might bail on a couple more.
No problem. You might note that stuff in your inventory has all become unidentified. If you can identify, go ahead and just identify everything. You guys know what everything in your inventory is at the moment. This is a bug that was introduced by Forian's update, which was added to prevent everyone's worlds from getting corrupted. And it had, unfortunately, this side effect. You can identify by clicking the question mark next to the inventory item in question. It should let you do so. If not, I'm getting through all of y'all's inventories and sorting them out for you.
What would pop up if I summoned a Celestial? Do we have those?
Yeah, they're effectively Aravastians.
Okay.
Especially, I think in the Celestial list also it lists like the Archons and stuff can be summoned.
If a deity has avatars, those will be popping up too. Like if you summoned a Soshula Celestial, it'll probably be a water elemental. Just a holy water elemental.
they color coded the trained expert legendary master thing.
It's gotten in the couple of weeks while we've been down, they've been hard at work.
What'd you say to do to identify all the items in your inventory?
So when you get over to your inventory, do you see like a little question mark next to the buttons on the right side?
No.
Rats. You have to do them all manually. All right, no big. That just means it's GM restricted.
Unfortunate.
I think I do. There. Okay, that smart's good. It's time onto you.
For some reason I have 26 AC. I don't think that's accurate.
I think it might be.
I mean, I'm at 28, so I think
Oh.
you should be around there.
Really? Feels very high.
I mean, it's because the to hit goes up at the same rate, pretty much.
Shadow
So
Ghoul
for
hide.
fighting things at our level, and it still balances out. Scales properly automatically. Yeah, it does. God, that is a really gross formula for how that adds the heightened die.
Oh, they changed the damage selector icons again.
I could
Understand what I was looking for them there.
learn how to do an innate 4th level fly on myself. Just go fucking zipping around, my dude. That or I can multi-class. Shit.
Hughes, I'm on to you now.
Sorry,
level-
you got bad time and I'm about to leave again.
Oh, no problem.
No, I think you've just gone through your inventory, clearing it out.
Oh, I see.
They're fixing it.
We're level 10 now, right?
Woo.
Mhm.
It takes a DC 26 to understand what that messaging ring is if you didn't know what it was.
I guess, because I think that's like a 9th level spell or magic item.
Identifying Ioramus's ring would, I think, be a DC 40, just because it's got a 10th level spell on it.
Oof.
Oh, speaking of which, we can finally name this dang thing. Ta-da! Okay, I guess that's everybody's inventory items. All right, we got a new world clock that's actually built in now, which is neat. These.
Oh, hey, they changed how you search for levels to, or for like the abilities within level ranges to be much better. You now just enter 2 numbers instead of having to click however many you want.
Oh yes, that is much better. Yeah, I heard that they had fixed that. Did they change bestiary while they did? Yes, they did. Now I can exclusively get just level 25 monsters. There are 2. Both have an HP above 500. This is going to make building encounters much faster. Is Vigilante going to make it today?
He was online earlier. I'm not sure. I'll send him a message.
He might have just forgotten.
That is a possibility.
It is only the second time.
I know he said earlier in the week that he was having problems with one of the managers scheduling him for weird times, so maybe, I don't know. I'll send him a message, we'll see.
That would suck.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to make it tonight. He said someone quit and he had to cover for them. So he said, and I quote, "Oh shit, forgot to message the DM." So I'm guessing that's his apology there.
Well, that's fine. I guess I'll just get with him at some point during the week and work with him one-on-one.
Yeah. He has a lot of D&D experience, so I'm sure, like, as soon as he just reads through TUI, he'll understand it and be fine.
Foundry does a lot of, at least now it does, maybe not so much when it first started, but now it definitely picks up a lot of the slack.
Yeah. Okay, so for ability boost, you get 2 ability boosts? Is that right?
4.
Oh, sorry,
4 ability boosts.
Two plus 2s, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's 4 plus 2s, I think.
Oh, 4 plus 2s. You're right.
Mm,
Or if it's above 18, then it's a plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't stack them, so they have to be to 4 different stats.
Yeah, so if it's 18, I can add +1, right?
Yep.
Alright. I did that last time, so I have 20 strength. Feels good, man.
While you guys do that, I'm going to look into the inventor class because I'm very curious. I'm hoping that this means further stylization and expansion to items.
Alright, skill increase, is that 1 or 2?
That's 1 skill up to a max of master.
Okay.
Finding the guns. No. There it is. I had an enormous brain fart and saw Paizo and went, wait, but Crafty isn't making that, so that's got to be something Crafty Games related. Nope. Nope. I'm a fool who just mistook Pathfinder 2e for Fantasy Craft. Give me that playtest. What have you, investigator? Damn. They've got 12, 10, 11, no, 12 pages just to Gunslinger.
Which makes sense, because I guess I have to go through all of the how firearms work, since those haven't been in 2E yet.
It's true. You guys also got one. So I can just steal their rules. Oh, okay. So it's a familiar class, but you like Kios does with his familiar, you build it. It just has more stuff to it than a familiar. Or no, that's just one of the things that you could build. Okay. That's neat. You get your own you basically get a class-based relic from what I'm reading here that you get to guide the development of.
Hmm.
Huh, that's interesting. I thought that they would go into more like general crafting, but this class is quite focused. It's mostly interested in improving or changing um, your the iconic stuff that you've put on them.
Huh.
So it doesn't actually touch the equipment rules all that much. See about feats though, that could change it. The armor becomes an Iron Man suit, complete with collapsing into a suitcase. Give yourself dark vision and light vision, low light, and invisible creatures as a feat. That's a powerful feat. All right, what are the apex feats for the class?
How confident is the party's ability to keep me alive if I
Why you gotta put it like that?
I have a lot of healing.
Can't quit coughing, but pretty good.
Ooh. Hope that goes away.
I just ate a bunch of hot fries, so that's
Oh.
probably why. But yeah, yeah.
Well, welcome.
Alright.
We're doing a pretty shorter game today. Mostly just getting character sheets set up and all that.
Alright.
Familiarizing yourself with new things to the interface,
Alright.
that sort of thing.
Oh, the saving throw proficiency buttons are purple and yellow for me now, because expert and master are very nice.
It's much faster to identify that.
Hmm. What is the line through the eyeball over perception? What is that? Or under it, I mean.
I think it privately rolls.
Yep, it's private.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Like, are you the only one that can see that?
Yep.
Okay.
It sends it to all GMs.
Alright.
Feats, you can now grab by the level. Like you could just say, I want feats within this range, and it'll just give you that range of feats.
Hmm. I don't remember if I actually leveled to 10 or not. I didn't, because it says 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we leveled to 10 in the interim between campaigns, I think.
Yep. Some things happen.
Indeed.
I increase my level to 10, the character sheet automatically put my reflex to legendary, but I don't think that's accurate.
Do you have something that makes it go up, like a feat or something?
Well, yeah, the lightning reflex is supposed to make it go to expert, but I don't know why it sent it up 2 levels higher than I was supposed to.
Did we start 8 when we jumped to 10, or were we 7?
You were 8.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. I was thinking I did level to 10 because I leveled to 8 and then remembered, oh no, I did that already, and just ignored it. Alright.
I'm looking into that for you. That's
Minute.
that sounds like it's an oversight. Yeah, I'm betting what happened there is that the way they have the feat set up, it's set to just improve your lightning reflexes 1 grade, or your reflex 1 grade. And whenever you get something else that boosts it up to expert, that would then push it to legendary. I'm betting that's the case. Let me dive into their feat real quick. This might trigger a reload, but I don't think it will. Y'all might see some new stuff pop up. I don't recommend clicking on it just yet. Because I'm going to turn on the advanced rule element UIs. Okay. Don't make any changes. Or if you do have changes, save them. I'm going to do this in about 5 seconds.
Alright.
Okay, and okay, doesn't require a reload. Good.
Cool.
Throw in here rules. It has no rule elements. Cool. It's hard to find.
Nice. Okay, skill increase is 2 unless it's at 18, then it's 1, right?
The stat increases, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Not stat, it's skill. Okay.
Yeah, skill increase, you can raise 1 skill to a max of master.
Okay.
This level.
You do get a crap ton of attribute points, though.
Yep, the attributes you get 4 +2s or +1s if it's above 18.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they can't go. They have to be to different stats.
Oh, is that the level 10 ability boost?
Yep.
Okay. And you said how many of those you get?
4.
Okay. Gotcha.
Get swole the level.
Indeed.
God, some of the gunslinger feats are just ridiculous with their reactions. It's stuff like if an ally misses and you're holding a loaded gun, you can shoot their attack to make it hit.
What?
If an enemy misses you with a weapon or with like a ranged attack, you can pull the bullet out of the air and fire it back at them.
This is some JoJo level shenanigans right here. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's the last of our party? Where'd he go?
I have no idea. He might.
Had to
Oh.
cover for
Yeah, he
some
can't make
avoid.
it today.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right. I see that.
yep. I'll be getting together with him tomorrow. Jesus Christ, those capstones for Inventor. You become somewhat of a spellcaster. Not actually, but your invention. Is it? Okay, it is a 3-action thing, but it's a stride, and then strike each creature within 30 feet.
Wow. Okay.
Jeez.
Wow.
God, some of the gunslinger ones are ridiculous too. The one of them is at the start of each enemy's turn, you gain a reaction you can use to take a gunslinger reaction. When they're all stuff like shooting bullets out of the air or catching them.
Another one is just make everyone's weapons better now. And don't make any checks. They're just better now. Shut up.
Hi, I'm back. I'm thinking of either double classing or taking the flying thing, because the rest of them aren't grabbing my attention, but I don't know entirely how this double classing works.
Okay.
You have to.
I'm gonna
think
You
you have to.
take a dedication.
Right, it says,
Hmm.
you've split your focus between multiple classes with ease. You gain a second level multi-class dedication feat.
Yeah.
Even if you normally couldn't take other dedication feat until you have more feats, blah blah blah. Unless you're a half-elf. Because fuck half-elves, apparently.
Yep, can't do that for help because again, it's secret. Alright, hang on. Go.
Oh!
Is multi-talented what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should enable a new module. So if you hold down Shift and then press Space while you're in, sorry for kicking you guys out. This one
Yeah,
requires
it's
full.
struggling to refresh for me.
If you do Shift plus Space, now you can set yourself as away or back.
Oh. That's pretty useful.
Mhm.
Oh, well, right when I decided to give up and close and reopen the tab, it then reloaded.
Of course.
Doopy like that.
That should help us out with all that business.
So how are we? By the way, I noticed that some of the feats, ancestry feats, require you to have a certain heritage as a human, and how are we handling that? Is there restrictions on that?
It will depend.
Eh.
If you have a good enough excuse for it, although it's a bit late to be like, by the way, also
Yeah.
got some air vest.
Yep. Alright.
Nonetheless, some of them I may be lenient on.
So yeah, this whole time I've actually been a Viking.
Yeah.
In
Who
our
knew?
downtime, I went off and became a Viking.
I don't have any clue how multi-classing works, though.
Um, so, so I'm guessing that you are in the archetype section.
Hold on, it's still loading. I still have to open everything again.
Yeah, I think if it's the feat I'm thinking of, I think you get an archetype.
I
You get the
get.
dedication feat.
Okay, this is worded weirdly, and I assume it doesn't work the way I think it is, but you have developed this da 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 da. If you are at least an expert in the skill you are aiding, you get a success on any outcome roll to aid other than a critical success. I assume that means that if you get a critical success, it's a critical instead of a regular success, and you just fail, don't just fail because you got a critical success, right?
That does make logical sense.
Yeah, I was just making sure, because that was, yeah,
Otherwise, that's a very high risk reward feat.
a little bit.
So, how multiclassing works in the system um, is generally archetypes. Um, you can also just go into a class. Um, at least I think. Hang on, let me double check.
It says, see more about multi-class archetypes on page 219, if that helps you.
That's 4. 1 second. 4. You said 219?
219.
Yep. So multiclassing works through archetypes. Um, Generally, how that works is um, basically you pick an archetype that you want to add on to your character, and when you do, you get that archetype's dedication, so long as you satisfy the prerequisites. For instance, you could decide to pick up investigator, and that requires intelligence of 14. And what the archetypes do is they basically give you a feat version of those classes' abilities that you can start taking.
Okay, I think I got you. So I can only go up to second level with this, since it says you gain a second level multi-class dedication feat.
Right. Yeah. So it'd be any you basically you start at the dedication of the type of the class that you want, and the APG has a buttload of archetypes as well.
Holy shit! Yes, they do.
Right, so. Hmm. Hmm.
Dandy. I'm expecting dandy.
So, in light of recent events that have happened to my character, I could make a case for getting that feat, I believe.
Yes, I would be perfectly fine.
Yeah, alright.
So for this, it says that for the druid dedication, it says I gain access to a cast a spell activity where I can prepare 2 common cantrips each day from a primal list. Does that mean on top of what I already have?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, archetypes let you do some weird combo stuff.
These would be
That's a
cool.
funny
These would
spell.
have been cool during my Erebus playthrough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't want to bring up archetypes at the point then because we were already still just learning the system, but now we've got a big enough grasp of it. I think that archetypes are fine. We should be able to handle it. And boy, are there archetypes. If you guys haven't seen the APG yet, there's I think 37 archetypes in there, in addition to the base 12, which are just the classes. Some of them will be a little weird. For instance, Dragon Disciple, although that's technically now possible. And If you want to be a scroll casting rogue, you can now pick up scroll trickster if you're a rogue. You could pick up witch. Be like, nah, I'm getting both. Wait. For instance, Raynal could pick up Blessed One, which gives you Lay on Hands as a devotion spell, which costs a focus point to cast, and do even more healing.
The only problem is I don't actually have focus points.
Oh, it gives you one.
Oh, okay. That's convenient.
Yep. Archetypes will give you the stuff you need to use them.
Okay. Gain access to this catch a spell activity. Is that just you are now able to cast a spell? You
Yeah.
gain access to the cast a spell activity?
Yep.
Alright.
So,
Just
for
making
instance,
sure I
if you're
wasn't missing anything.
yeah. If you're a fighter and you get the cast a spell activity, now you can cast spells.
Ooh. Here's something. It says that I get 2 cantrips and that I am now trained in spell attack rolls and spell DC for primal.
Yes.
With the what did you call it? Animal master?
Familiar Master. It's an
Familiar
archetype.
master.
No, that would be with your instead of multi-classing,
Right.
you would be able to take that as one of your dedications instead of the druid one.
It
Don't
would be
I? Didn't you already give that to me?
I
Yeah, you
believe-
did. Yeah,
Mhm.
I got it during the my going from druid to oracle.
You could buff that further if you would like.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, you got access to the dedication. If you have access to the dedication, you can just keep getting those feats because the feats just require the dedication.
So for my ancestry feat, I can then just improve familiar master.
Sorry, I didn't know you were talking about in context with your ancestry. Yeah, unfortunately, that would be
This one's
risky.
ancestry. Would that be like I can upgrade my familiar master using my oracle? No, skill feat.
Only if it had the ancestry, which I don't think, unfortunately.
I don't even know what really goes along with it.
Familiar Master.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I already got the enhanced familiar.
And that's what's required to pick up Familiar Master.
Right, but how do I like improve that?
Oh, you just grab one of the feats. It works like a little mini tree of abilities, except you're not forced to take them. It just costs you a feat.
Oh, in archetype feats. I see here.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
got it. It'd be nice if I could filter by archetype.
Is that not an option in the compendium browser?
You
can-
can
no, I can-
search the archetype.
Yeah, I
and
can
then you can just go to that, and
I
that
can
lists all the
specify
feats.
archetypes, but I can't specify the specific archetype.
Yeah, I getcha.
Yeah. So since I have familiar master, can I not pick up the druid dedication?
I think if you do it with the ancestry feat, you're able to, because I
Okay.
think that has a specific thing.
But if it was on my
allowing you
own,
to.
then it alright,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. Normally, when you pick up a dedication, then you have to get 2 feats under that archetype category, and then you can get another archetype.
Where can I alright, I'm just gonna
And I think you've already got 2, which means that you should be clear.
I don't think I have 2. I have the
1.
I have enhanced familiar, which it gives me technically straight off the bat.
Yep.
But I think that still counts. That's one
Yes.
of my 2 that I need, but I don't have a second one.
Oh, it says 2 others, so you would need 1 more. And then you would qualify for another archetype.
Right.
And that could go all the way up to 10, so you've got enhanced. If so, you can just go straight to Incredible Familiar. And choose 6 familiar or master abilities each day instead of 4.
I don't think I really need that, to be completely honest with you.
If you want to retrain it, since you guys have like a year of downtime, you can
Yeah.
retrain a lot of familiar.
Oh,
Well, you
like
can
like to choose different master abilities?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
gotcha.
We could take the dedication off and spec into something else.
I'm fine with having the dedication. I think it's kind of cool, but I kind of want to pick up the druid one. That's what I'm thinking.
Turn. I'll make a special case exception.
And we're no longer assuming we've had a year of downtime. I'm assuming that we have at least got enough risks in between that time to get rid of all those status effects.
Unless you've been doing nothing but like constantly punching a wall for the last year. You're good.
You've slept more than a week in the past year.
Yeah, you've just been very angry, just taking it out on everything around you, just put you in a mental asylum, slamming into the walls, yeah.
Let me fill your HP. Oh, and Pancake is at full HP.
Hey, your boy learned druidic.
Very nice. Oh no.
Oh god.
How dare you?
But,
I love some of the dedications, because there's one where you just become a lumberjack.
Yeah, I saw that one.
the 4 ability boosts you can't have 2 in the same
Yep,
thing.
they need to
Oh,
all go to different abilities.
gotcha.
It is an anti-dump stat measure.
Yeah, so
And
to
it's-
say it makes sense, but
Okay. 2, 16. Hey, your boy made it up to 20 in charisma.
yeah, I
Nice.
got 20 strength.
Same.
Slowly if.
Just trying to like remake my character from the ground up to make sure I have everything correct here. We should have what, three trained skills and 2 master skills if we just bumped everything into what we wanted.
Right.
It depends. That depends some on your class and archetype.
Yeah, I have
Yeah, I
4
got-
trained, 1 expert, 1 master.
Yeah.
Without this most recent one, I have 8 trained, 1 master, 1 expert.
But that's also because your trains at the start come from your int as well.
Right, exactly.
True.
True. Okay.
So Kia started with a high int, is why he has a bunch of them.
And it's just tick everything, tick whatever I want up by 1, right? If I have expert, I can go up by 1. If I have trained, I can go up to expert.
Yep, it's up by 1 to a maximum of master.
Yeah,
Hey, your
just
boy's
not
already a
legendary.
master in occultism.
Very nice.
Yep. It takes special stuff to get to legendary.
Like special stuff you can't normally get through leveling.
I think it requires feats.
Oh, okay.
Is there a reason my will is master?
Yes, you got resolved the other level.
Cool.
That means you also, if you succeed, you crit succeed.
I gotta,
Sick, dude.
I gotta actually.
Because I think you have something like that, just instead of cleric, it says oracle.
Wish I knew how to make macros so I didn't have to make a separate
I
attack
do.
for each of.
Unfortunate.
Mm.
What the fuck? There we go.
So, you get one
I mean, that-
ancestry feat level 1? Is that how it works?
Yes.
Yeah, you get one at level 1, one at, I think, 5, and then one here at 10.
5th level. Fortitude skill increase.
3 ancestry.
No, I just need my oracle feat and my skill feat, and I think I might be done.
Very nice.
By the way, guys, if you would like to, if you're like, I'm kind of lukewarm on this feat that I got, feel free to shop for alternatives. Just run it by me, and the king will finance all retrainings. So it's not a big deal. You can just choose as long as it's qualified.
Can I retrain Kenny Akuman? I think it's kind of useless now, right? Doesn't do anything right now? I don't think.
I believe so, yeah, if you up something that's already expert now.
You know, need if it's the foundation of a prerequisite tree, then you won't be able to change it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll exchange for the same level that it was when you got it. So any other level 1 should be okay.
Alright, so I don't wanna redo this, and I didn't bother because I was saving this for level 10 to actually do anything with it, but 1-inch punch gives me 2 extra dice on my attack, and this thing, the hand rips do 1d4 with the striking rune, it's 2d4. If I just roll it twice, that's the equivalent, right?
I'd
As far
say,
as damage goes?
yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Okay.
I'm really liking this oracular warning. Basically, I can just go, hey, Renault, you get to roll again for your
Huh.
initiative.
Very nice.
But I have to roll twice and then choose the worst of mine.
Hmm.
But I'm already usually at the bottom, so it's fine.
Yep. I like that you choose what trait it gains by determining how you're warning people.
Also, I keep seeing this in feat lists and whatnot. What mechanically is the difference between stride and step? Because I can't ever remember that.
Step
so
is a 5-foot step, stride is move up to your speed.
Yep.
Okay, that's right.
Step never triggers attacks of opportunity if they are movement based.
Getcha.
It's what you're constantly likely doing in Kingmaker. If you're playing Kingmaker, to avoid getting beaten to hell.
Yeah, I remember that. It's the same thing in 3.5. Just everything you don't ever freaking just walk away from somebody because you're just gonna get hit in the back 5 times.
Gods no. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Especially if you're a squishy spellcaster.
Yep.
Mirror image will not save you.
Yep. You're just gonna get slammed in the back about 20 times by the guy that has a. Yep. And tripped and knocked unconscious and.
Swallowed. Why not? You're also swallowed.
Yep. And grabbed and taking persistent acid damage and.
Does any of your stuff get buffed? Because 10 is also a level where some of your feats are going to go up in power.
Oh, yeah, yes. I think the only thing I have that upgrades feat-wise is a 1-inch punch, I think. Could be wrong about that. I think everything else I have requires legendary.
Yep. The latest one, other than that one, is Untrained Improvisation, which happened at 7.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Does that? You said that does update on its own, right?
Not all of them do yet, unfortunately.
All right.
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Eh. Well, I guess it should be +10 then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I can. What am I? Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't even add anything to those now. It was before.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't. Let me see. Let me delete it and put it back because it was working before.
Same prerequisite in string, they might have accidentally broke it.
Mm,
Oh, yep, there it is.
cool. All right.
Looks like the old feat wasn't compatible with the new data system.
Yeah. Yeah, that does a.
Looks like a rogue.
Yeah, so say that is a very useful feat.
Won't save you on knowledge rolls, but it'll let you get into trouble in a lot of varieties of ways.
Yep, it lets you roll very mediocre, just slightly mediocre instead of just god awful, absolutely terrible. Which is honestly life or death sometimes, so I'm glad I have that.
You said that Titan Wrestler doesn't upgrade.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just took that because it was the best option at the time, but it's an okay feat, I suppose.
You could swap them out if you wanted to.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. Can you swap them out for any feat that you have prerequisites for, or is it a feat of that level or something? Or...
A feat of that level, unless something depends on it.
Okay.
I don't think anything depends on types.
Nah. Mm.
And they've added a bunch of feats since you got that one.
Alright.
Nice. I've become a fast boy whenever traveling over land. Moving
Very
40
nice.
feet around.
That's
40
pretty.
feet.
See, I was thinking about taking that because I'm pretty fast, but the problem with that is you only move as fast as the slowest
Yeah.
member, so yeah. Doesn't do me any good to go 500 feet per second if yeah.
I'm also actually strong enough for my armor now, so I'm no longer fucking slow as hell.
Very nice.
Pick up Forlorn.
Do we gain any new magical items from the king this time?
Nope. He's
Okay.
he's channeling all of that stuff into the new department.
Alright, well, I think your boy's done. Now I get to eat my dinner.
Oh boy.
Wow.
You might pick up Gravity Weapon.
What the heck is gravity weapon? That just sounds
It's one
alright.
of those gravity hammers from Halo.
That's what I was thinking. That's the first thing I thought of. You just get a gravity hammer.
So it gives you the Gravity Weapon Warden spell and a focus pool of 1 focus point. And that spell is build up gravitational force and funnel it into your blows, leading to more powerful attacks with blade and bow alike. On your first weapon strike each round, gain a status bonus to damage equal to twice the number of weapon damage dice.
Oh, so that actually is just a gravity hammer.
Oh yeah, and that lasts for 1 minute.
Hmm.
Pretty good.
Of course, it does. No, it stays. Yeah, it stays the whole time. It's not
Yeah,
finished.
it's just only the first attack. Yeah.
Yep, for each round. If you could pick up a Halo.
Guys, I just got an email saying congrats on your first stream. So there you go.
Okay.
Nice job. My heels have become even bigger.
Oh boy.
You can pick up Iron Fists. It does, however, mean that you wouldn't be able to non-lethally damage people, but it will give you free shoves with each attack.
Oh boy. Wait, is it?
Yep.
No,
It
okay, but
increases the shove weapon trait.
is that a monk feat though, or
Nope. It's an
Oh.
orc feat.
it's an orc feat? Okay.
What is it?
Iron Fists.
Oh.
What else? Nah. No. Need to go look up the key rush spell.
Yeah, I didn't go key monk either. It says a.
It doesn't. So you can pick up
Pick a what?
Key Rush, which is a spell. It costs a focus point, and it gives you a focus pool of 1.
Oh.
And the rules for it are accelerated by your key. Move with such speed that you become a blur. Move 2 times. 2 strides, 2 steps, or 1 stride and 1 step in either order. Gain the concealed condition during this movement until the start of your next turn.
Oh. Huh.
Speed.
Indeed. I didn't. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Can you? Okay, so can you retrain it into any level 1 feat that you meet the prerequisites for?
Anything that you qualify for.
Oh, I thought it had to be of the same category. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I think it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it needs to be the same category.
So, like,
Okay, so
ancestries will need to stay ancestries, unfortunately.
well, I say I can't swap a general or skill feat for a class feat, right?
I think you can pick up a general. I'm not sure though. Let me check.
Right.
General feats. Yeah. Each time you gain a general feat, you can select any feat with the general trait whose prerequisites satisfy. So as long as it has the general trait. Yeah. Damn, you're right.
The skill filter doesn't still work for the Continuum browser, right? Like if you want to sort things by only acrobatic skill feats,
I don't think it was working when I checked earlier.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem to be working unless I'm just doing something wrong.
it's still not in there. You're right. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't doing it wrong.
So it's a smaller list than I thought. Level 1s that are general, pretty much this. If it'll show up at the campfire. There it goes. just suddenly become an adopted Grinnin.
We should have 5 skull feet, is that right?
Um, 5 or possibly 6, depending on
If your
your
background gave
background.
you one? Yeah.
Yeah.
I only had 3. Feels bad, man. I played myself.
You could have potentially up to 6, but it's likely that you're gonna have 4 to 6 somewhere in there.
I should have had 6. Well, upon hitting level 10, I should have 6.
Mm-hmm. I'm still not showing it. Browser. Oh, one general. It's just not there. Oh, because it's also skill and it's not combinatory. I see. It should be under general too.
Yes and no. Sometimes yes,
Mhm. Check the inaccessibility. Yep. Yep. Does that mean that they're so they're just tightening this list? Oh, nope. I was wondering if Mark could pick up Titan stature and become huge. Sadly, no. To unlearn seen as a Benito city, but we won't need Seeker's Call anytime soon.
Hey Fate, when you have a moment, can you shoot me this the picture of this, just like a screen capture or whatever you used in the background?
Sure. Yeah. What do you need me to take a picture of? Oh, Oracular
The
Warning?
the Blood and Destiny. If you have like just a still of just that.
Oh, yeah. If you want, I can just give you the full background.
Is it animated?
New. That's a light.
Oh yeah, then awesome. That works.
Turn those things off. Do you want it with the reflection? My data folder.
Sorry, my headphones just completely got ripped out. If you were talking to me.
No problem. Let's see. How is this?
Works wonderful.
Awesome. Here. I apologize for light changing. Trying to blend it in.
All right.
Very well blended.
Beautiful.
Oh, does anyone want their tarot card updated?
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a different detail. I mean, it's just been a year, right? I would say, I don't know if I really want to keep Kios as like a really mysterious person moving forward. I mean, I've never really been much of a mystery. But maybe like pull back the hood a bit, have it a bit closer to Dunner over there.
Yeah, I can do that. What would you say are the shape of his eyebrows?
Everything about him is just still gonna be feral. So maybe mess up the beard a little bit more too. Would be a critique.
I can do that.
Bit more stringy, but like bushy. Bushy as fuck.
I can grow that. It's been a year.
Yeah.
I will get that. Make a note of that real quick.
This is a man that was raised by chipmunks.
Put that. Baggy eyes or no baggy eyes?
We're gonna say baggy. Baggy eyes.
All right. Thank you very much. Have that redrawn and ready by next game. Anyone else? Um, for the purposes of planning, in my final stages, do you guys want to start off with something more episodic in nature, or do you want to start off with something a little bit like a short but multi-part intro, where episodic means that generally the things that you find out and encounter and do on and so forth, all that's generally resolved in the same session.
I would say not that.
Yeah, I would say more multi-part.
Yeah. Multi-part, I always liked the multi-part more. And also, like, that's not just in D&D. I struggle with TV shows like Star Trek. The reason I can't get into Star Trek, there's no real overarching plot for it.
Yep.
You know? I struggle to do that. Some shows, it's like there's an overarching plot, but really there's a episodic thing that slowly moves towards the end of that overarching plot, but those are still like the halfway point. I prefer, a chronicle.
All right, good. I will make sure to cater to that. See other things that will be changing by next version. I don't think any of the tools that I'm currently working with will be updating majorly by the next version, so I don't think there's going to be anything new that we have to work with just yet. But I do know that there is a guy that is working on a basically mini AI system for pawns, and they've said that they might prospectively have a Pathfinder 2 version available by next week, but they're not sure about it yet. There's still a few kinks in it. But that would just be a tool on my end. Oh, I should make sure that the combat thing works. Good, still working. You guys can see all that, right?
Yep.
Sweet. Good. I was also thinking early on, or perhaps midway through ish, that we might have a perspective switch back to those 4 characters who were introduced at the end of the campaign, who will be kind of heading this new department that you guys are building, where you might play them for a bit. So, if y'all have particular preferences on any of those characters or would like to build such a character, just let me know. I'm perfectly happy with just rolling pre-gens and giving you guys sheets if you prefer that too. That's about it on my prep side. Does anybody have any feats that they were wanting to clear by me? Or is everybody happy with their current feat loadout?
I think I'm alright with it. Anything I would want to change, I don't think you'd have a problem with.
I'm still looking for something to replace Annie Acumen with, but I haven't read too much yet. So
Vincent, what would you like it to be? Like, what sort of feat are you looking for?
I don't know, barbarian things, ooga booga, do damage, take damage.
Hit it until it dies.
The Acumen is a L1. Yeah.
I just have 2 level 1 feats, and so I guess, I mean, some, I don't know if there's any actually useful higher level feats. Because fleet is also level 1. I don't think I really looked when I chose these.
You could pick up toughness.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, sorry man, I haven't been seeing you. I've been going around doing some stuff. We are going to be playing a Pathfinder 2E
It's a pretty
homebrew.
sturdy standard
Um,
pack for a barbarian.
So, mostly second, and then some. You might see some weird shit on occasion, but mostly second.
Weapon proficiency wouldn't do you much good. Maybe pick up an incredible initiative.
But we are using some characters from our last campaign and continuing with them just at
Proficiency's
a
not going to do anything.
much higher level.
You could pick up adopted ancestry and get yourself grandfathered in to another ancestry's feats.
Yeah.
So long as you have a reasonable explanation.
What are the feats that go with Die Hard? What was the other one?
I don't. Die Hard doesn't have any prerequisites, but the other one requires you to have died
Okay,
once
yeah.
and have Die Hard.
Yeah,
Mm.
numb
Yeah.
to death. Yeah, okay, I see, yeah.
Which I'm fairly certain I'm the only one that actually qualifies for that, but.
Yeah.
I think I died once because
Oh,
Kiosk
did
killed
you?
me.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
well,
Yeah, that's
okay.
true.
Killed
Yeah,
by the
that's
sword,
fair.
and then brought back to life by the sword or something, I don't remember. Killed by
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kiosk killed me, then the sword stabbed him, and that brought me back to life.
What?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't think anybody. No, it didn't stab me. When was this?
This was when we were in the sewers. The
Yeah.
roaches killed
I don't
me.
think it
Well,
stabbed me.
roaches almost killed me.
I think it
Could have
just.
sworn it did.
I thought the
Because
sword
it was
does
after
that
you
too.
screwed up
I did.
trying to revive
yeah,
me.
I
'Cause
messed
you
up
crit
and I
failed
killed
and
you.
I died.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
I think you just suddenly revived. Did I get it to activate?
I
Yeah.
thought the sword
Oh.
possessed him, and then he stabbed you, and that life stole or something.
Yep, that's basically what happened.
Oh, fun. All right. Well,
You could pick up return. Just suddenly you're in.
but yeah, Falcon Wolf. This
Cutting
is just
out
going to be a
slightly.
quick session 0 today and get everybody situated. We were going to have a new guy come
Yeah,
in,
still.
but
Still going? Or
I
I
Uh,
don't know what
now
happened
it's
with him.
okay,
He
yeah.
just can't make it
Okay,
today.
cool.
So we should have
you become a
5 PCs and our DM playing
not a petitioner.
every Tuesday at 5:45. If you want to hop back and see what it's like at some point. Well, every with an asterisk.
Brain fails me.
Every Tuesday with an asterisk.
But you could become one of the people that basically got thrown back after you died. If you pick up returned.
Is that a general feat?
Yes. It's a background feed.
Back.
Oh, wait,
Might just go with toughness.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know. Like, numb to death looks pretty good, but I don't want to have to take Die Hard as well. So
something has just occurred to me as well. I may have screwed myself real big here, but it says in the description for hand rips that they would, as an example, increase your attack damage dice to like 2d4 instead of 1d4. But as a monk, I have a 1d6 hit dice, so I'm probably just screwed myself out of 2 dice for literally like 3 campaigns. But that's okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
should be increasing.
yeah. Alright. That's okay. I fixed it now. It's fixed.
I think
It could be
we're
really
gonna stick with
powerful now
5
with
for
that
right
1-inch
now.
punch coming in too.
Indeed. Yeah, I was gonna say I just took that because it scales really hard, but yeah.
But there will be one guy that's
Suddenly, wham!
learning everything as
Yeah,
we
I
go.
just
So.
love that. Like, it's kind of sort of useless before level 10, and then you hit level 10, and you can slam people pretty hard.
But yeah, it's gonna be a session 0 for a while, and then it's just one. Sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place. I think we're sticking with 5, and then there's gonna be one guy who's gonna be learning everything. But it's, yeah. You're always welcome to hop on the stream and everything like that. And we also have a playlist of all of our previous stuff, including when we were moving from 5th edition like D&D to Pathfinder. I can throw that up for you real quick. I mean, they're the full sessions, barring like a couple that I had some internet problems or wasn't there for. Let's see here.
Yeah, if you can planets align and you max damage roll on a crit, that would be like nearly 200
There we go.
damage.
Just
So yeah, I think you
nearly
probably one-shot anything at our level with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our YouTube playlist. It has all of our various episodes from our 6th session up until the 22nd, which was just a couple weeks ago. Unfortunately, I didn't get before 6 because of just technical stuff. But you can see the transfer at, I think, like session 8-ish. I think we went to Pathfinder. So
We start hitting 20 at like 15.
Well, but
That's fair though. You're gonna need those levels once we get where you're going. You're now ready to leave the starter world. It's like a starter town but bigger.
tutorial.
I'd say, 'cause I think 18 is around where like clerics or paladins get just infinite bless or the ability to just grow wings.
right, that's what I said. Yeah,
18
I think
is when clerics just become the Pope.
it's 58
Yeah.
decent or good puns. I think we have like a little bit of a filter there.
That's where Jake is sitting right now.
Yeah. There's plenty of bad puns. We got at least, a couple an hour for that.
I'm just glad that
No, I don't need another one. I just need the one. Not that one. There, yes.
So when do you take what do you take dedications instead of
A feat.
any kind of feats?
I think it's a general.
So general feats, okay.
I think so, yeah.
Double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's a general.
Is anyone doing multiclassing or the dedication or whatever? Cass, did you say you were?
I think Kios was, yeah.
Yeah, he's going into Druid.
Does this AFK button actually flag you as away, or does it just put that message in chat?
Look at the bottom left. You see the door?
Oh yeah, okay.
That's my quick reference to know who's here.
Nice.
Wait, where's the AFK button?
Some
Shift.
like yeah, or you can
Oh.
Yeah, it's the little door icon below the is the target and the ruler, the FX panel, and then the AFK button.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Neat. I was wondering what that would do.
Yeah.
I apologize for threatening that. Just hide that. That never happened.
I love the golem grafter dedicate archetype where you're just like, flesh is dumb. I'm becoming a fucking golem.
Reject humanity, become monkey.
This is just return to monkey.
I feel like it's prerequisites too, where it's either you're great at arcana and crafting, or you have a friend who's perfectly willing to augment you.
This is the stupid like Warhammer, the stupid tech priest just
Yeah,
graft a bunch
flesh
of
is weak.
yeah.
You know you want to pick up celebrity. Gain the upstage reaction.
Very nice. You just one up people as an action. That's nice.
Foe attempts a skill check and doesn't get a critical success as the trigger effect. After your foes tried your best, you show everyone how it's really done. Attempt to check using the same skill triggered reaction. Gain a +1 status bonus and a critical success to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
And success is as critical success, except you gain benefits only if triggering creature failed their check.
Wait a minute. Just you would gain the trigger. You would gain the fatigue condition, but you don't if you're observed by at least 3 creatures that aren't foes. You just through sheer will, you are not fatigued. Quite literally working yourself to death.
You don't feel it as long as people are looking at you.
Yep.
That one's pretty fun. You can do Talisman Dabbler. If you're wanting to go, all right, this campaign we're not going to really be able to access to towns, but I still want to attach things, so I'm just going to glue runes to people's armor.
There you go.
It's affixed now.
Yep.
Barb's most certainly had for a time vigilante. Still weapon warrior qualified for unarmed attacks, or is it just weapons? Weapons.
Can all pick up the pirate dedication.
It's been a year. I don't discriminate. You guys could have been doing whatever in the meantime.
Become time pirates.
Oh god. You are the reason for this.
I was gonna say, aren't we already time pirates?
Yeah, we're making our own job security. We need the
Huh.
time caps to defend ourselves from the time
Perfect
pirates.
scam.
Just make sure you aren't doing both at the same time. But I guess you're also in the time stream, so you could technically do that.
Yeah.
Going about trying to stop yourselves.
Yeah, I mean,
Medic becomes surreptitiously powerful at 16. Just DC 40 medicine check to revive a dead creature. Granted, only up to 3 rounds.
Yep.
That's when you're getting your trauma center on and you draw that pentagonal star.
Oh yeah, I've played. That's pretty. Yeah, that exactly that. It's everything slows to a crawl for like 5 seconds. You pull yourself out from the.
I like that the requirements are holding healer's tools and or are wearing them and have a hand free. Also, the target's body is mostly intact. He's only mostly dead.
Yeah, it got better.
Martial artist, just monk.
I don't think. I don't think so. I think. Hold on.
Looks like watered down monk with some changes.
I was about to say it might just be like monk without the key.
Well, you don't have to. You don't get key innately as monk anyway, but.
True.
Yeah, so. Well, you get some stuff with martial artists that you don't get as monk as well. I mean, you can take feats for it, but it's. I don't recall there being a monk feat for follow-up strike. It's just if you miss, you can re-roll it, essentially.
Yeah.
I think there's a feat you can take that's like a feint, where you like make a deception roll or something and you get bonus or something on the attack. I don't remember.
Oh God. Okay, it takes 2 actions. It's not passive. I was thinking about Grievous Blow with your 1-inch punch.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That would Ignores damage resistance too. Well, I guess it's I mean you it doesn't. I guess it doesn't. It's just make an unarmed melee strike, right? That doesn't innately take an action other than what the strike would take.
Right, yeah. Yeah. It's not unworthy of also taking as a monk, I guess. Sentinel is the Tower Shield class.
Yeah.
Just as an archetype. I was wondering.
Sentinel's actually more the just heavy armor class.
Is it just heavy armor? Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it's Bastion is the Tower Shield one. Yeah, Sentinel also, Vincent, if you take 2 feats into Sentinel, you can get the ability to sleep in armor.
I was thinking about that for sword dancer, sword something.
Shoutings?
Which one was? Sword master gets it, but I don't know. You said Sentinel gets it as well.
Yeah, Sentinel gets it. They get the armor specialist feat they can take. Or no, steel skin is what it is.
Interesting. I didn't think about that. If you take the Oracle dedication, if you're an Oracle, that technically allows you to get another mystery.
Yeah.
Mm,
Even more cursed. I think what else would be good?
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't. Oh, they actually. There's, Hold on a minute. Have, It's like Summoner. It's a Convoker. I didn't realize they added that.
Summoner? Sorry?
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't. I think it was Pathfinder 3.5 or something, but there was a Summoner class, and Convoker seems to be pretty similar. In 3.5, it was you got an Eidolon, and you could take a bunch of stuff to buff the Eidolon, and give it feats and stuff. I didn't read the entire Convoker page, but it seems to be pretty similar.
Yeah, I know
Get
they're
that.
adding the next book that comes out. I think is adding Summoner class.
Alright,
It was Summoner and Magus. I think are the two.
alright.
Please don't buff my Eidolon. No one needs
God.
that.
Indeed. Different one. Try to use any of your class features and the world implodes.
Alright, your class name is now Why Did You Take This?
Yep.
But yeah, I am going to start allowing Dragon Disciples. They're related.
Alright.
You guys didn't get to meet them, but there are 14 Shadow Drakes down there.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Huh.
They were in a hidden room.
Hmm.
She didn't just take the dead specimen, she also took its children and
Oh.
hatched them.
There's a feat that makes the hand holding a shield count as a free hand for holding items. Can you use that to hold a second shield?
What? Well,
Explain this to me.
okay, so not only that, but I mean, is it not turtles all the way down because you're still holding a shield and that feat lets you have a free hand and the shield hand?
And it doesn't limit it to one arm.
Yeah,
So you could hold just, 4 shields at once even?
yeah, you just strap them up and down your arms and you just, yeah. It's basically that whole, I don't remember what the heck it's from, but I just recall there being a gif of just a guy, just got a bunch of pillows duct taped to his body running at a guy. It's that, but shields.
Fucking Gus Johnson's Pillow Man.
Yep, that, yeah.
It's perfect, because when you block with a shield and they break it, you just have another 1,000 shields to take its place.
You know, if you were to, for instance, make these in a somewhat top curved but pointed bottom part way, and then you were to strap them all across your body, you might then call yourself a dragon, because that's what a dragon is.
Yeah? Yeah? It's just really, really big scale mail.
And you could even better than that, there's dragon hide shields you could use for that.
Yeah?
So you're like a big
You're
dragon made out of pieces of other dragons.
Yeah, you're just start strapping dragons, live dragons, to yourself.
Yeah.
It's both bitey and protective.
It's like living shield spikes.
Just have you just have a bunch of shields. They have a bunch of sconces, but they're specifically made to hold like a pseudo dragon or something. So anything gets close, they get bit.
God, imagine the noise from somebody not only carrying like 20 shields, but carrying 20 shields with 20 pseudo dragons strapped to them.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that sneak action is banned. Get here.
On the plus side, anyone near you gets a huge bonus to sneak.
Yep. Oh, I'm just thinking, it's not only the noise from the pseudo dragons, but aren't they telepathic?
Yes. So they're probably yelling about how they hate being strapped to a shield.
Yeah.
What does the demoralize debuff do?
So demoralize gives them, I think, the equivalent of clumsy. Let me double check that.
I was about to say, I think it makes them worse. It like gives them a negative to saves or DC. Or AC.
Well, hang on a moment, because I for a second. What I need to look up? What were we just talking about?
Demoralizing and its lore implications.
Frightens them. Is at least a demoralize action. You frighten or frighten 2, depending on if they fail or crit fail.
The frightened condition is take a status penalty equal to this value to all checks and DCs. At end
And
of
it goes down by one each turn.
Unless you're not removed from the source of the thing that was frightened. Such as, unfortunately, poor Mar. Hours are frightened.
I think that's all we just done. Oh, no, first number.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new Book of Magic. I'm hoping it'll be just as ridiculous as APG.
Okay, so silencing strike is an action.
Yes.
Does that mean I can just use all 3 of my actions to use 3 silencing strikes every round?
If it's an action and it doesn't specify a limit on the number of uses per round, then yes.
That doesn't seem abusable.
Everything's meant to be abused, just in particular ways. But I will check that. Sometimes the flavor text isn't quite accurate to the book. Silencing strike. Yeah. It's the limiter on it is that you have to be raging to do it. So
I mean,
you're always raging anyways.
While you're
yeah.
yelling.
If you're in combat, you're probably raging.
Yeah. Wait. One of these class feats has both the concentrate and the rage tag, but I thought you couldn't concentrate while raging.
I think there's something that lets you.
Nope, not a hazard.
Oh, okay, you can't use actions with the concentrate trait unless they also have the rage trait. It says the rage action, so
Ah.
that'll do it.
Yep. Oof, stunned 3.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Done 3, basically, they lose their next turn.
Yep.
Gross.
And I mean, if I hit all 3 strikes against the target, then they
No,
also just lose their next turn, so.
Yeah.
Right. I'm redoing barbarian feats if that's alright, because some
Yeah,
of these are a lot better than I thought they were.
Yeah, I'm picking up medic dedication myself here.
Nice. The HP must flow.
Yeah. I can use battle medicine even more.
Oh Christ. Is that
Especially
creature immune to your battle medicine? Screw that. Battle medicine it anyway.
Yeah, it's now once per hour I can use battle medicine on a creature that's immune to it.
Oh, okay.
Which isn't bad. I mean, so long as we're not fighting for an hour. And plus it now heals for more.
You're so good at medic. I enjoy that. You're so good at medic that if you're a legendary medic, just use medicine to counteract relics. Stands no chance against your knowledge of anatomy. Relics don't know how to outperform Dr. House. What do you do with the barbarian location?
Get the rage action, then that's it.
Yeah,
And you don't even get the bonuses like the instinct parts of it. It's kind of garbo.
I was hoping that they would give you an instinct.
No, you can take a different feat to get part of the instinct thing, but the general consensus I'm reading online is start as barbarian and go to other things for multiclassing. Do not try to multiclass into barbarian.
Yeah, it looks like it works better that way. I think they're right. Barbarian wizard. Arc monk wouldn't be bad. Granted, now you're punching things rather than using your weapon. You'd be a bit behind Marv's as far as the punching goes.
Yeah.
Damn, each of my treat wounds now heals for 76 minus 1d8 from using the risky surgery.
Okay. It's get you a skull with a candle on top, and then summon Elder Things from beyond, and you are now a Darkest Dungeon class.
Just a cultist, yeah.
There's so many meme barbarian things.
Barbarian swashbuckler.
Alien artifact. We just collect.
Oh my god, imagine 2 barbarians. You just toss each other to get extra attacks.
Yeah, hold on a minute. This.
Now you're just a Dark Souls boss fight.
Alternatively, you make a chain of barbarians.
Grabbing looks so good, but I'm not switching to a grab type barbarian at this point.
Just that.
We have one. We have one for this one.
Seen here, a bunch of barbarians with acrobat that have taken pains to take shields.
There you go.
That's some Bollywood shit right there.
Bahubali is amazing.
That's this,
This
Vincent. I think honestly, that's one of my favorite ones.
That's a classic right there.
Oh,
We have one more. Let me find it. Here we go. Really do be that way though.
yeah. yeah.
Cannot argue.
what is the lightning for 100 consecutive rounds? Is that referencing a witch bolt?
Mm,
Yes, I imagine.
Either that, or I think there's a control weather that lasts
Oh,
for a ridiculously
yeah.
long amount of time in 5e.
Hmm.
Or 5e barb.
I think this is my favorite D&D meme right here. Excuse the watermark. Can't do anything about it. That's gotta be that's a classic right here.
You need to have your backup dancers of 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
There you go. There you go. I guess the kobolds are pretty funny. Just the concept of kobolds is you can even some editions you can get little tail weapons and stuff.
Posse is pretty great for bounty hunting.
Hmm.
Round up the boys.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of ways to go other than like Gladiator. For extra temporary HP.
It doesn't stack like that though. I
Sadly.
have so many things that give temporary HP,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Does temporary HP work like it does in 5e to where only the highest source of temp HP you have applies? Like it doesn't if you get
Yeah.
10, say it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I understand where they're going with there. They're trying to reduce the amount of bookkeeping in second.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just if you could stack temp HP, there's a lot of ways where you can just become nigh unkillable because you can just stack temp HP constantly.
Wow, the name of that feat is just says it all for that feat for it. It's a second shield in the Viking dedication, where if your shield breaks, you're able to just draw a second one, just automatically. Or you can also use just anything that you could argue could be used as a shield.
Back from Viking into weapon improviser. You don't know how you're fighting, but you are.
Revised weapon ideas. Cavern. Large mushrooms. Noble court. A quill or a lectern.
Wait, what?
It's for weapon improviser. It's some of the suggested ideas of what you could use as weapons.
A lectern?
Yeah, if you're in a noble court, it suggests you could use a lectern as an improvised weapon.
Uh,
I like that it's also right after quill. Like, I feel like those two items would have wildly different effects as a weapon.
They're listed in order of playtest discovery. Oh. Oh, it's not listed in there.
Wait, what doesn't what now?
It's not listed in the compendium for some reason.
What doesn't?
But you could pick up Bon Mot as your replacement
Oh.
for Titan Wrestling.
Yeah, doesn't that require lore though?
Trained in diplomacy.
Oh,
I think
really?
you can use warfare lore instead, I think. But yeah, diplomacy, yeah.
Becomes Spider-Man.
Indeed.
Ooh.
I like that terrible quips also distract you.
Yeah, my name isn't Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Alright. If nothing else is going on, I think I might have to bail.
No problem.
I guess I can keep the stream going if you want to keep it recording. I don't know if anything else is happening.
Not much. We're just gonna go over feats for a little bit and probably wrap it up in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sounds like most folks are happy with their selections.
I am. At least I think I am. If I actually spend some time, I know I will nitpick something, but I'm always going to be nitpicking something, so
That just means that there are things to improve.
there's always something.
Yup.
And I'd rather just accept a character that has flaws because, you know, fuck it. But yeah, I'm out of here. And see you
Alright.
guys next week, yeah?
See.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See ya.
See ya.